I'm turning 40. I don't want to shop at old lady stores. I don't want to go to J. Jill and Chico's and Ann Taylor Loft.
It used to be women in their 40s were deemed over the hill, but today they're just getting started. When you think about being in your 40s, what's the first word that comes to mind?
Rocket ship.
Rocket ship.
Yeah.
We gathered this dynamic group for a heart-to-heart about being in their 40s. Grammy-winning singer and 911 Nashville actress LeAnn Rimes, Olympic gold medalist and The Trader star Tara Lipinski, marketing exec and Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, Bo St. John, and journalist Stacey Lindsay, author of the new book, Being 40.
Entering my 40s was transformational. A decade which I thought before would be a sort of a plateau has been revolutionary.
I'm more comfortable and confident in myself and not trying to be something I'm not pretending, not trying to fit in a box.
If I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna tell people I'm having a bad day. I feel like sometimes I have two speeds. One is grief and the other one's rage.
Do you identify with that? Does everybody hear? Because I don't hear that talked about a lot. We're all talking about perimenopause. We're all talking about hormones. But I don't hear a lot about, whoa, I'm angry.
Well, you know, I became a widow at 37.
Oh, wow.
And so that vacillation between grief and rage, ooh, girl, coming into my 40s, I mean, I was angry at what life had delivered to me. And also being a single mom, rage can be actually an inspiring emotion.
Yeah.
So that we can act on it in a way that's going to make our lives better.
I was actually looking forward to 40. My 40th birthday was awful. I was going through really a long infertility battle where I wanted more than anything to have a baby, and I just thought it's never happening for me. I felt shame. I felt, it's not so much grief, it's like angry. Like, why was I made to feel that way? Why did I feel that way? Like, my whole life, my body worked for me until it didn't. Like, my body was my everything, it was my career.
Do you have compassion for her?
I do. We went through this 5-year journey that we chose surrogacy. We used our embryo and we have our beautiful daughter, Georgie. We're gonna use surrogacy again. I really did worry when I became a mom finally that, oh my goodness, I'm in my 40s, I'm gonna feel so old. What is it gonna be like with the other moms? Maybe it's because I feel more empowered in my, I don't care.
Look, for me, my daughter's 16. I am recently engaged. We want to expand our family. Thank you. You know, but people have a lot of opinions on whether or not I should.
So you're 49 and you want to have...
Yes, and I want to have another child.
Yes.
I think I'm going to be a great mom at 49 versus when I was 32. I'm excited that my daughter gets to see me fall in love again.
Yeah.
I know that I have a second shot at being married.
Yeah, beautiful.
That I can be a bride at 49. I mean... Who would have said that was okay, you know, a few decades ago?
So many of the women that come to my table now are talking about the decision not to have children.
I've chosen not to have children. For so long, I felt I'm not enough. Who am I? What kind of a woman am I if I'm not a mother? That's part of the letting go in my 40s.
I mean, I'm the same way. I have two stepsons that are now 22 and 18. I'm kind of satisfied with what we have going on. People always assumed, like, she must not be able to have kids because she's not having kids. I'm like, that has nothing to do with that.
But how did that make you feel? That,
I just felt like so strange that there had to be a reason, other than I don't want kids. That should be reason enough.
I already have a family.
I do. I don't need
more.
I didn't need anything to satisfy my own ego of this is my kid that I birthed or came from me. It just didn't cross my mind. I was really happy helping raise his children. And just, they're such great kids.
How big is the conversation around your health in this decade? We're hearing a lot about menopause and perimenopause.
So many marriages fall apart in their 40s because we do go through all these changes. And men really kind of have to go on the journey with us. I've had to learn how to communicate to my husband about what's going on. This anger is not at you. If I snap, just know I'm having a moment.
It's such a wonderful thing to be able to see women go through perimenopause, menopause, and are still doing amazing things and looking fabulous and enjoying life. Yeah, why would I be ashamed to cross this bridge?
That's why I think this decade deserves a Broadway show, because it's fascinating. It does, right?
That's amazing. I'm like, I want to start in that one.
It's the new Golden Girls.
I love that. Yes, the new Golden Girls.
Such a great conversation. Stacey's new book, Being 40, comes out on Tuesday. It's from my publishing imprint, The Open Field. And guys, here's another kind of startling fact about women in their 40s. Today, many of them are perfectly happy being single. According to one survey, nearly 2/3 say they're not interested at all in dating or having a partner.
Wow, 2/3.
That is interesting.
Wow.
More to come on that, huh?
That was a fascinating conversation, Maria.
I
Thank
appreciated
you.
that.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
You've been part of that club for
I was just, about to
a
say,
couple
I've
of
been
years
part
now.
of them now for 8 years.
So you have any wise wisdom to?
Well, I feel like I'm knocking on the next one, which is the 50.
Well, you've got a couple of
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
You've got a couple of years.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.